International Telecom Union, ITU, Information and Communication Technology of the World Guardian, sets its 2018 Global Leaders and Stakeholders session in the shores of Durban, South Africa. The fourth Industrial Revolution Global Conversation, whose questions and answers serve to address, among many, connecting the unconnected policies and technology instruments that encourage a safer cyber community, commenced.
Digital development.
Telecom World 2018 Government, Corporate and SMME Debate Exhibition and Award Week saw the attendance of 94 countries, over 200 information and communication technology global leaders from 74 nations, 33 ministers, and 125 SMMEs from around the world. The President of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, said we have to tackle the challenges that surround bridging barriers and coverage, affordability and service.
It is an honor as the government and the people of South Africa to host this event for the first time on the African continent. And I can say without any equivocation or doubt that we as Africans collectively feel really proud and honored that the International Telecommunications Union, which is the oldest in the UN family, has chosen to come to Africa, and particularly to come to South Africa in the province of KwaZulu-Natal to hold this event. For us, the ITU Telecom World provides a guide and in some ways a campus to the future. It gives us a campus to be able to navigate this new, bright and brave world that many countries are traversing as they begin to understand and get to grips with the meaning of the new technological changes that all of you are charting, creating and taking the world forward with. The deliberations that will take place here concern the economy and society of tomorrow that we are building today. So as you sit here and you deliberate on issues, do bear in mind that what you're talking about in the end does have a bearing on the future of our economies as well as the well-being of society and humanity. It is equally critical that both governments and industry develop effective collaborative relationships with the communities they are both expected to serve. It is such relationships that are required, for example, for the accelerated rollout of broadband in areas such as rural areas and low-cost housing locations that are generally seen as not being economically viable. And yet, the presence of broadband in such areas is vital for the viability of the economy. And I'm sure that in the stands here, there are many others who probably are demonstrating one of the capabilities that I saw one of the sponsors here, MTN, demonstrating. They were showcasing a capability that will enable the rollout of broadband or telecommunications capability in rural areas that is powered by solar energy. I found that most impressive, and I'm sure that many others here are doing the same.
On behalf of the people and the provincial government of KwaZulu-Natal, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to the leadership of the International Telecommunication Union for allowing us as the country and our province to host this very important conference. Over time, we've worked hard to position the province of KwaZulu-Natal as a home of innovation, where our citizens are an integral part of information society. We know that the digital age is shaping every facet of our life. This is because the new technologies and the digital disruptions affect how we live, how we relate to each other, and how the world functions as a global village. It was in 1964 that the Canadian scholar Marshall McLuhan had this to say, and I quote, "The new electronic independence recreates the world in the image of a global village," close quote. Society was skeptical of his words when he predicted the collapse of national and continental boundaries. But as we speak today, the world has become an integrated mass where information, services, and commodities are interchanged through the touch of just a button. Individuals and societies are interconnected through the new digital advancement that are influencing the pace of global change in terms of industrialization and social transformation. This global village, which seeks to create a single society in the world, presents both opportunities but as well as challenges. In the global village we're talking about, we have citizens who are miles ahead in terms of socio-economic development and are enjoying a high standard of living, and hence, which is enhancing their access to technological advancement. On the other hand, we also have many more people who lack access to adequate connectivity, which is the backbone and the lifeblood of the modern economy, and those are isolated from the mainstream economy. In today's knowledge economy, telephone, connectivity, and the new astute workforce will be central in strategies to grow economic fortunes of any nation.
بالحكومات والقطاع الخاص لتحقيق فوائد أكبر لشعوب العالم. أيها السيدات والسادة، إن المملكة العربية السعودية معنية بتنمية مجتمع المعلومات والتحول الرقمي، مستثمرة مواردها البشرية والمالية لتحقيق الريادة فيه. وخلال هذه الجهود أعلن خادم الحرمين الشريفين الملك سلمان بن عبد العزيز آل سعود أيده الله عن إطلاق رؤية المملكة 2030، فكانت أكبر حافز على مواصلة التميز في هذا المجال باحتواء خطة الرؤية على برنامج التحول الرقمي الهادف إلى بناء حكومة رقمية واقتصاد رقمي ومجتمع رقمي. ثم كان بعد ذلك الإعلان عن إنشاء مدينة الحلم الطموح، مدينة نيوم الذكية برأس مال تطويري يبلغ 500 مليار دولار أمريكي، لتكون نيوم مهدا للثورة الصناعية الرابعة بعدد روبوتات يفوق عدد البشر وحزمة من التقنيات الحديثة كالواقع الافتراضي والذكاء الاصطناعي وأنظمة النقل الذكية وغيرها. ويأتي الإعلان عن هذه المدينة متوازيا مع جهود كبرى تبذلها المملكة العربية السعودية لتحفيز الشباب على الإبداع في مجالات التقنية ودعم مواهبهم وتبني ابتكاراتهم. كان آخرها استضافتها قبل شهر أكتوبر هاكاثون في منطقة الشرق الأوسط، هاكاثون الحج، بمشاركة آلاف المطورين بهدف استقطاب العقول الرائدة في مجال البرمجة والحلول التقنية لتحسين الخدمات المقدمة لحجاج بيت الله الحرام كالأغذية والصحة والحلول المالية والمواصلات وإدارة الحشود وترتيبات السفر والإقامة وإدارة النفايات وحلول التواصل. وقد أثمر ذلك عن تبني عدد من الابتكارات المقدمة من الشباب وتمويلها لتحويلها إلى مشروعات ريادية. أيها السيدات والسادة، لقد حددنا في المملكة العربية السعودية مرتكزات 3 لتحقيق قفزة رقمية تلبي التطلعات المنشودة، وهي تعزيز البنية التحتية وتهيئة البيئة الرقمية الحاضنة للعقول والمهارات وتحقيق الثقافة الرقمية لبناء جيل ريادي. وقد نتج عن ذلك زيادة سرعة الإنترنت 3 أضعاف في سنة واحدة فقط منذ العام 2017 ميلادي، وزيادة تغطية شبكات الجيل الرابع بنسبة 90%، مع اتخاذ خطوات جادة لتمكين الجيل الخامس وإطلاق تجارب فريدة تعد الأولى من نوعها في منطقة الشرق الأوسط وشمال أفريقيا. وقد أثمر ذلك عن تصنيف المملكة العربية السعودية ضمن الدول الأعلى نضوجاً في تنظيم قطاع الاتصالات وتقنية المعلومات على مستوى العالم وفقاً للاتحاد الدولي للاتصالات، واعتبار سوقها للاتصالات وتقنية المعلومات الأكبر في منطقة الشرق الأوسط وشمال أفريقيا، بإنفاق يتجاوز 36 مليار دولار أمريكي داخل وسط مجتمعي يتجاوز عدد مستخدمي الإنترنت فيه 90% من النساء والرجال، وبحجم تجارة إلكترونية تبلغ 8 مليار دولار أمريكي جعلها أكبر أسواق المنطقة. أيها السيدات والسادة، إن المملكة العربية السعودية منذ أصبحت عضواً في الاتحاد الدولي للاتصالات عام 1949 وعضواً في مجلسه عام 1965، وهي تسخر إمكانياتها وخبراتها البشرية لدعم أنشطته والمشاركة في محافله المختلفة، إضافة لكونها من أكبر الداعمين الماليين له، ليظل الاتحاد الدولي للاتصالات هذه الجهة الدولية المرجعية في شؤون الاتصالات وتقنية المعلومات. وليعمل هذا الاتحاد على تسخير الاتصالات وتقنية المعلومات من أجل تحقيق تنمية دولية شاملة ومستدامة. وختاماً، أؤكد أن المملكة العربية السعودية عازمة على مواصلة جهودها لدعم الاتحاد وأنشطته واستمرار مواكبته للمستجدات والمتغيرات بما يكفل التنمية الشاملة، ولا سيما للدول النامية والأقل نمواً، وذلك من خلال إعادة ترشحها لعضوية مجلس الاتحاد، وكذلك ترشحها للجنة لوائح الراديو. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
On the victories and challenges of the ICT sector. As proud citizens of Africa, we are also excited to showcase the beautiful city of eThekwini, our beloved South Africa, and the proud Africa that is home to so many of us. MTN's theme for this conference is, anything is possible when we are connected. This stems from our company's core belief that everyone deserves the benefits of a modern, connected life. Since my appointment as MTN Group CEO, I've been traveling to MTN's different operations, and I've been able to see the impact of mobile connectivity across our sub-Saharan and Middle Eastern markets. I've also seen the real impact of mobile solutions enabled by data and how this is changing the lives of people across all our markets. According to the GSMA, the global mobile subscriber base is expected to increase by nearly 1 billion people in the next few years, having surpassed the 5 billion connected people in 2017. However, despite significant mobile internet penetration growth in recent years, nearly 2 billion of the 5 billion mobile subscribers do not benefit from connectivity. That is, they are unable to enjoy the social and economic benefits of the power of the internet. Great efforts are therefore needed to heed the call of organizations such as the ITU to bridge the digital divide and foster a digital inclusive world. We cannot tackle the challenges of bridging the digital divide without addressing barriers around coverage, affordability and access of handsets and services, and the education of our users. This endeavor is too complex to be addressed solely by governments or operators or civil society. This needs to be a shared goal. We must all work together for connectivity. I wish you all an insightful and rewarding conference. Thank you.
ITU is very honored and proud today to bring one of our flagship events to a city, a country, and a continent on the cusp of a new digital era. I found memories of ITU Africa Telecom 1998, which was held in Johannesburg. 20 years later, we are very pleased to be back in South Africa and to be here in the magnificent city of Durban. At this special moment, I wish to pay my respect to Mr. Nelson Mandela, a global icon, a son of the Africa soil, and a strong supporter of ITU. This year, Madiba will be 100 years old. Shortly after South Africa joined the ITU in 1994, Mr. Mandela took part in ITU Telecom World 1995 in Geneva. He traveled to Geneva to address the event. In his speech, Nelson Mandela stressed the need to work towards eliminating the divide between what he called information-rich and information-poor countries. He talked about the unprecedented window of opportunity opened by the information revolution. Many years later, at ITU Telecom World 2009, Mr. Mandela gave us a video reminding us ICTs have the potential to enable us to solve many of the critical problems confronting us. As Mr. Mandela once said, information and communication technologies are the single most powerful tool we have for human progress. This message was echoed at ITU's World Telecommunication Development Conference held in Buenos Aires, October last year, by the message from United Nations Secretary General, Mr. Antonio Guterres, who said that ICT is a powerful tool to help us achieve each and every single SDG.
Cassia Kulu, Science and Technology Sector News, Connect World Television, Durban.
These people are too clear. Musa, ukungixoxela ingane eminingi ngizomela izinkono. Kwasuka-sukela emkhulu, kwakhona isilwane esikhulu okwakuthiwa uchwepheshe. Lesilwane sahlakaniphe ngokweqile, sike safika kwezinye iy'xakekile. Sixhumana ngokuthumana nangokumemezana mayifuna ukusondelana. Wayesethile ogalakathana, uzokwenza bexhumane bengabonani, bebingelelane bengakhombani. Athi uzokwenza impilo ibe lula nakuyithandani, mayigqagqene, uzophosa uthando phezulu ebese ikwazi ukuthintana emoyeni intositoshkomyeni. Athi angizukugcina lapho, lento yokuxhumana ngizoyifaka ephaketheni bese ngiyiza umakhalekhukhwini. Athi angizukugcina lapho, ngizobanika izinombolo ezihlukile ndamunye. Omunye ogibile nomuntu ekwelinye izwe ngimbuka kuyo kule nkuziphalanga asukhule ngathi usunehaba ngasaphilapho ngingakuxhumana ney'nkulungwane zabantu ngesikhathi esisodwa uma ngithanda uchwepheshe-ke usongile isikhathi sokulanda uyabona wena ugogo uhangithole emkhuleni emva kokumshela iminyaka